four Gospels. Today's scripture and insight, Revelation chapter 1 verses 13 to 16. And among the lampstands was one like the Son of Man, dressed in a robe and with a golden sash wrapped around his chest. The hair of his head was white as wool, white as snow, and his eyes like a fiery flame. His feet were like fine bronze as it is fired in a furnace, and his voice like the sound of cascading waters. He had 7 stars in his right hand. A sharp double-edged sword came from his mouth, and his face was shining like the sun at full strength. Revelation chapter 1 verses 13 to 16 CSB. These verses present a picture of Jesus that contrasts with much of what we see in the four Gospels. He is no longer a baby in a manger with nowhere to lay his head. Instead, he is mighty and majestic as he will certainly be at his second coming as Judge and King of the earth. His eyes are like a fiery flame, his feet like fine bronze. And his voice is like the sound of cascading waters. There is a sword coming from his mouth, and his face is shining like the sun at full strength. 1:14-15. This image assures us that when Christ returns, the rulership he has always possessed by virtue of his position as God's Son will be realized in practice. Notably, Jesus in his might and power is situated among the lampstands to signify his visible rulership of the church as Judge and King, even before his second coming to personally and directly rule the entire world. 1:13. See 1:20. In other words, before he returns to rule the world, he wants to rule the church. The church, then, cannot view Jesus merely as a gentle figure with long hair and a loving gaze. Christians must view him as a ruler, for there is a judgment side of Jesus along with the blessing side we love to talk about. He is the might and strength at the center of the church. Please like, share, subscribe.